So in the previous video, we talked about ITSM and ITOM, IT Operational Management. And I said that ITOM is used to prevent problems before it is happening. How ITOM is predicting these things happening, I'll explain you using the same example we have been discussing about your school example. So you are in the school, your principal is saying, our school have 200 laptops, 20 printers, the school have some routers, projectors, and certain other items the school is having to teach the students. Now the principal is coming and asking you, hey, how many laptops we have? You will say, 200 laptops. How many printers we have? You will say 20 printers. Now imagine the principal is asking you, now tell me where these printers are located or which teachers are using these laptops. You suddenly have no answer, right? Because you never know. You know that your school have 200 laptops, your school have printers, your school have routers, projectors and all these equipments, but you don't know who is using that, where it is located, when you bought this device, when is the warranty, when you have to change, what software it is running. All these details you have no idea before. But now principal is a smart principal. When he bought the 200 laptops, he just made all the details in a master file. He just wrote, okay, I bought 200 laptops today, this day, from this company, and the warranty for this laptop is this one, the operating system is this one, the software is installed in this laptop is this one. All these details he wrote it in a piece of file. Okay, let's say an Excel file. And he also mentioned, who he is going to give this laptop to. Same thing with printers, which model this printer is, what is the serial number of the printer. So all the details related to the printers, he wrote it inside this master file. And he also wrote that, where he's going to put these printers. Same thing with other things like routers and projectors and everything that this school is using, he wrote it inside this master file. Now, this master file have all the information related to that school. Whatever the IT things that school is using, this master file have those information. That master file, my dear friend, is called CMDB, Configuration Management Database. So it's a database where you can find all the details. It's a centralized located database. Whoever have access to this database can have all the details about that. The school owns certain computers, certain laptops, certain printers, certain routers, certain projectors. This computer also have operating system softwares installed. You have many details. So before, if somebody asks you about a printer, where this printer is located or when this printer is going to be, out of warranty, you have no information. But now, if I ask you when this printer is going to have, who this printer is belong to or which classroom this printer have, you will just open your CMDB or Configuration Management Database, that master file, and you can easily find that information, right? So that is CMDB. Now, as I said, your school have 200 laptops, right? That 200 laptop is called 200 configuration items. So a laptop is a configuration item, a printer is a configuration item, a projector is a configuration item, a router is a configuration item, a software is a configuration item, an operating system is a configuration item. Why? Because this item is used to serve certain function, right? Why this school bought this kind of things? Because it has to serve certain functionality, right? So your school has to teach you certain things and they are using these equipments, these devices. And all these devices, all this application is called configuration items. Now there are some configuration items that is called an asset. Why? Because there are certain financial value associated with it. Because 200 computers, the school bought it. They paid money to buy this configuration item. And that configuration item is also called an asset. Because asset have a financial value, asset will have an expiration date, a warranty period and all these kind of details. Because anything that is having a financial value and an expiration and everything is called an asset. But what is not an asset? Imagine you are taking your personal laptop to this school. Is it an asset? No, it is not an asset. In terms for that school, it is not an asset because that school doesn't own your personal laptop. Teacher have a personal mobile phone. Is it an asset? It's not an asset because the school doesn't own anything. The school doesn't buy that phone. It is your personal phone. That's why for school, it is not their asset. Okay. So anything that have a financial value for that organization, that particular organization is called an asset. Now imagine your ServiceNow can be connected to the computer directly. There can be an integration. There can be a tool can be connected with this computer. So whenever the computer is having any problem, this computer can make an alert and that alert can go to your CMDB and to find out the details about what is this CMDB is. And it can create a ticket. I told you that ITSM, right? So we now have ITSM. So now you have CMDB here, you have ITSM here. So when a CMDB have a problem, it can create a ticket for you. It can alert you. It can tell you that this device have a problem, go and check it. So an administrator will easily find out where this device is located, who this device belong and what is the functionality running and criticality and everything. And they can even solve the problem before it is happening. So now you understand the connection between CMDB, ITSM, ITOM, right? This is why ITSM and ITOM and ServiceNow is very famous these days, because it is solving a big problem for companies. So in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about another topic, which is discovery.